What in the fuck is going on? I go to take a quick glance at Reddit. I do a dice roll. Red Dead Redemption 1 ends up winning the dice roll. I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 1 in quite some time, so I'm looking forward to recording it tonight. But I figured before I hop on and record, let me just take a look at Reddit, see what's going on, see if there's any posts that, interest me or anything. Let me just see what the hell's going on. So I go on Reddit and I'm greeted with this. Wow. This one hurts. This one hurts a lot. I'm sorry. I'm a little emotional right now because this one this one hits me pretty hard. I'm just gonna go ahead and read the statement here, and then I'll give my thoughts afterwards. Tuesday, January 16th, 2024. Announcement regarding termination of contract with Yozora Mel. I'm sorry if I mispronounced her first name. We would like to express our sincere gratitude for your continuous support of Hololive production. We regret to announce that as of January 16th, 2024, we have terminated our virtual YouTuber master agreement with Mel of Hololive. It has been confirmed that Mel has been engaging in acts that violated her contract by leaking information to third parties that she acquired from the company. As a result, we have determined that it has become difficult to continue managing and supporting her, and have elected to make this decision. To all of our fans and partners, God, I can't fucking talk. We deeply appreciate all of the great support you have provided throughout the activities that Mel has engaged in over a period of 5 years and 8 months since her debut as part of the very first generation of Hololive. It is with regret that we must report this matter in spite of the long-standing activities of Mel. We sincerely apologize for the information we are providing at this time. We will be closing Mel's YouTube channel and membership by the end of February 2024. We are taking this matter very seriously, and we intend to make further efforts into instructing our affiliated talents on compliance matters so that similar incidents do not happen again in the future. We hope for your continued support and patronage, sorry if I mispronounced that, of the talent of Hololive production as well as our company. Thank you, Cover Corporation, aka Hololive. Oh my god. This one hurts. This one really fucking hurts. For those of you who don't know, Mel was, and I'm gonna have to use the word was now because she's no longer a part of the company. Mel was a first generation Hololive talent that debuted in the company back in 2018. She was one of the original girls. Her and Fubuki, Matsuri, Aki, and who was the other? Oh, the Chris girl, but she never debuted. She got terminated before she even joined the company. But Mel was a first generation talent that's been in the company. I'm Sorry, I'm. Let me try to get my composure. Mel has been a part of Hololive ever since the very beginning. Ever since the very first wave that debuted in 2018. She debuted in mid 2018. This year would have marked her 6th anniversary as a member of Hololive. 6 fucking years. Think about that. 6 years. Mel would have celebrated her 6th-year anniversary in just a few months. And now all of that is gone. All her achievements, all her accomplishments, all her milestones, all her original songs, all her collaborations, all her cover songs, everything to do with her likeness, everything to do with her character is going to be evaporated and erased from history. I'm shocked. I'm heartbroken. I've obviously, you could tell I've been crying my fucking eyes out. I had to wait to record this video because if I would have recorded this video when I first saw the announcement, you would hear nothing but just screaming from me the entire fucking time. This hurts. I don't know how much I could express how badly this hurts me and the Hololive fan base and the VTuber industry as a whole. Mel has been a part of our lives for quite some time. She never struck me. This is the weirdest thing about this announcement to me is that Mel never struck me as an individual that would do harm to another person. She never struck me as the type of person that would leak information. She never struck me as the type of person that would do malicious intent. So I I don't know what the fuck she did. I don't think she talked to any drama tuber or anything. I don't know. Maybe she accidentally blurted something out about the company that was very confidential to somebody outside Hololive. Maybe like a friend of hers or something, maybe like a indie VTuber or something, and she might have accidentally blurted out some information that didn't need to be known, and it ended up coming back and biting her in the ass, and now unfortunately she's gone. Again, she never struck me as an individual with malicious intent. I I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. I don't get this announcement at all. Because to me, Mel never struck me as that type of person. I just got done about 30 minutes ago at the time of me making this watching Fubuki's announcement regarding this, and I could barely understand a word they're saying because they're obviously Japanese, but there were some translators in the chat and they were basically talking about how they're not mad at Mel, they don't hate her, they're not angry with her, they're just more or less very heartbroken. And what they did confirm for us is that Mel didn't do anything to where they hate her, but she did something, and obviously they're not going to disclose what she did, but apparently she did something that was so bad that ended up having to get her terminated. But it wasn't anything to do with making the talents in Hololive hate her or anything. So whatever it was she did, she must have not meant to do it. She must have accidentally blurted it out of her mouth, and unfortunately, it caused her to be terminated. This is the same Mel who just the other day did a stream, a Hololive tier list, talking about what she wants to do with all the talent in Hololive this year. She wanted to collab with every single talent in the company. She was looking forward to doing collaborations with everyone. And now, unfortunately, that's all gone. I kind of wish I would have looked at Reddit before well, actually, never mind. If I would have looked at this before I went to bed, it would just make the whole situation worse. I would not be able to sleep tonight. I probably won't be able to get that much sleep anyways. Because I'm going to be thinking about this. I'm going to be thinking about this shit all night. I loved Mel. She wasn't my favorite VTuber in Hololive, but I had so much love and respect for her. And I'll say it again, she never struck me as an individual that would do malicious intent. She never struck me as a person that would harm somebody. She never seemed like that type of person. And from what the first generation girls said, from what Yagu and A-chan, and Yagu is Tanago, the CEO of Cover, from what they stated on social media, whatever it was that Mel did wasn't enough to make them blacklist her from the entire company, where she'll never be mentioned ever again in, a positive way. Or let me rephrase that. What she did wasn't bad enough for everyone to hate her, but what she did do was enough to where they had no choice but to terminate her. I know damn good and well Cover did not want to fire Mel. I know damn good and well they didn't want to fire her. Do you think Hololive would want to fire a talent that has been working for them for almost 6 fucking years? That's one of the original talents. She's one of the original girls of Hololive, for God's sake. She's one of the original, I guess you could say the original 5. Yeah, Sora debuted in 2017, but she debuted individually. We're talking the very first wave of talent in the history of Hololive, going back almost 6 years ago. Mel was one of those girls, and now she's gone. No proper graduation, no proper goodbye. Not even getting to say goodbye. She don't even get to say goodbye. She's gone. Poof, gone. I don't know where she's gonna go. I don't. Well, I don't know where she's gonna go after this. I don't know if she's gonna go back being an indie. And fuck, if she was an indie VTuber before she joined Hololive, she probably don't even remember the password to her old account because it's been almost 6 fucking years. That information's probably gone now. I don't know if she'll come back as an indie. I know she'll never be allowed in a JP Corpo ever again. That's a guaranteed fact. That is 100% fact. She'll never be working for a Japanese corporation ever again. No Japanese VTuber company is ever going to bring her in ever again. They take termination extremely serious in Japan. If you get terminated from a VTuber company in Japan, you're never really supposed to work for another Japanese VTuber company ever again. So no, you're not going to see Mel go to Ninja Sanji. I hate having to say their fucking name. And they got their own situation going on right now. They got Pamu graduating in just a few days. Pamu's leaving the VTuber industry in just a few days as well. She's leaving on the 20th, but at least she's getting to say goodbye. She's having a graduation stream. Mel doesn't even fucking get that. She's gone. Mel is gone. All her content, everything she's ever did, is going to be gone. Her original songs are going to be gone. They're going to be taken off YouTube. They're going to be taken off Spotify. They're going to be taken off streaming services. Her merchandise is going to get canceled. Membership canceled. Her appearance in the Hollow Festival in March is going to be canceled. And this is absolute horrible fucking timing because every single one of these girls are currently training for the Hololive Festival that's happening in 2 months. And now they have this situation happening. The last time we had something like this happen before Holo Expo was when Rushia got terminated 2 years ago. I'm recording this on my tablet. My tablet's almost dead, so I'm not going to be able to talk much longer here, but fuck, man. I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to wrap my head around what the fuck did she do? I mean, we're never really going to know. Mel doesn't strike me as the type of person that would do anything malicious. I don't think she's going to take Hololive to court. I don't think she's going to end up suing them or anything. She's... I would hope and pray that she's not that type of person to do that. After everything they've done for her, I would hope that she's not that type of individual to lawyer up and take them to court. I don't think she's going to do that. She loved Hololive a lot. She cared about Hololive a lot. This is a girl who has literally admitted on stream that Hololive is the only fucking thing that she has left in her life. And now that's gone. I'm scared that she might fucking do something to herself. I'm actually fucking terrified that this girl might actually harm herself. Because she's literally said Hololive is all that she has left. This is the same Mel who back in 2020 was being harassed, doxxed, stalked by her former manager. She had a manager way back in late 2019 and 2020 that was harassing and stalking her and doxing her and stuff like that. She went to management, and at first they didn't want to do anything about it until she eventually did go to the police, and she actually did lawyer up that one time. That's the only time she ever actually lawyered up, was to take care of that situation. They ended up firing the manager, and supposedly he did serve a little bit of jail time from what I heard. And he has nothing to do with the company anymore. He got fired. He's gone. Mel came back after the whole situation died down. She came back, had a return stream where YouTube ended up banning her stream because, I mean, Mel's got some pretty big freaking boobs on her model. So YouTube flagged her for nudity, and she had to make a secondary stream. She had to make a secondary stream covering up her boobs so her stream wouldn't get flagged. And everybody just started calling her Banpire. Instead of Vampire, they called her Banpire. B-A-N. B-A-N-Pire. She was one of the nicest, kindest, most wholesome, down-to-earth, gentle sweethearts I have ever seen in VTubing. That's why it feels like I'm in a fucking nightmare, and I want to wake up. I want to wake the fuck up because it don't feel real. This doesn't feel fucking real. And now she's gonna be erased from history. A termination from Hololive is basically being blacklisted. She could be brought up. The members can bring her name up, but I don't see them ever doing it ever again. Nobody talks about Rushia anymore. Nobody mentions her anymore. Same is probably going to go for Mel. She'll probably never be mentioned ever again. The members are probably going to talk about Mel one time in their streams. As in, the Hololive members, they'll probably mention Mel one last time, and then they'll never bring her up by name ever again. All I know is that whatever it wasn't enough to make everybody hate her. But it was enough for management to have to put their foot down and tell Mel, we're sorry, sweetie, but you have to go. Like I said, do you really fucking believe that they wanted to fire Mel? Do you really believe that? And if you do, you're sick. You're fucking sick. They didn't want to fire her, but they didn't have a fucking choice. And we're never going to know what she did. We're never going to know unless it leaks. We're never going to know what exactly she did to get herself terminated. Mel, if it was completely accidental, all I'm going to say is I'm heartbroken. You shouldn't have fucking done that. And now you're gone forever from Hololive. If you did it on purpose, which I don't believe you're that type of individual, but if you did on purpose, shame on you. And also, and I hate having to say this, but fuck you. If you did this on purpose, doxing the talent or doxing personal information about the talent, then again, fuck you. But I don't think you did any of that. I don't think you doxed the talent by releasing personal information about them or anything. I think you probably mentioned something about the company internally that shouldn't have been leaked out, and they caught wind of it, and now you're no longer around. The only thing I could say to close this video for now is, Mel, I wish you well in your future. I hope you didn't do anything malicious enough to ruin your reputation forever. But apparently, from what it wasn't anything to make the company hate you. I mean, they're not. Hololive is not defaming you. They're not making you look like an evil person. It's just you did a big no-no, and it's basically like a child. When a child acts up and has a temper tantrum, sometimes you gotta discipline your children. And unfortunately, Mel got put in. She basically got put in permanent detention. She got her ass spanked. I think I'm gonna take a break from VTubing for a little while. I'm not gonna be able to focus on any VTuber streams for a little while because of this. I think I'm just gonna take a break from Hololive and VTubing as a whole, probably for the rest of the week. Pamu's graduating this weekend too. It's not going to make matters better. It's going to make everything worse. I mean, this and then Pamu leaving from Ninja Sanji. The whole situation that's going on with Selen and Ninja Sanji. There's rumors she might be out the door too. 2024 has started off as an awful year for virtual YouTubing, and I think it's best if I just stay away for a little while. I'll keep in touch with what's going on, with, VTubers and stuff, but I'm just I'm gonna take a break from watching any streams or watching any clips for the time being. I just need a little bit of a break. I think I'll just watch the movies the rest of the week. I'll focus on making content for my channel because I just need a break from all this, man, because this week was already going to be a bad week with Pamu leaving, and now it's like a nuclear bomb has just been dropped on the fucking industry. For the time being, to close out this video, Mel, and I know this is going to sound corny as hell when I say this, but I don't fucking give a shit. I love you, Mel. You meant a lot, not just to me, but to so many people around the world. I just don't know why this had to happen. I don't think we're ever going to know the truth. I wish you well. Whether you come back as an indie, whether you somehow, some way join an Order Corpo. I already know people are throwing V Shoujo's name out there. I don't personally see that happening. I could see Mel just retiring from VTubing, if you want me to be honest. I think she's just going to retire permanently. We're probably never going to see her ever again. Mel, don't do anything to yourself personally. Don't harm yourself. For the love of God, please don't try to fucking kill yourself. Because it's like I said, this girl has literally stated on stream that Hololive is everything to her. It's the only thing that she has left. That basically meant to me that this girl has lived a very rough life. And now the only thing that mattered to her, the only thing that she had left is now gone. God, I feel so bad for her. This is Edgerunner Gaming HD. I gotta sign off here. My tablet's almost dead, and I know I'm not going to stop thinking about this. Even after I make this video and upload it and render it and everything, this is still going to be on the back of my mind all day tomorrow. It's 3 in the morning. I was going to record a Let's Play, but I'm just going to call it a night and go to sleep. Edgerunner Gaming HD signing out. Bye, everyone. Until my next video. I love you, Mel. I'm sorry it had to end this way.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboard. But now you're gonna leave with nothing but a sign. Another evening I'll be sitting reading in between your lines, because I miss you all the time.